So we're going to go ahead and load our Energy Skatepark Phet Simulation. The way we're going to do that is to start by going to my teacher page, and it's a little far from this distance, but the second option down on the left is called Science Blog. So we're going to click on that and then go to load the Phet Energy Skatepark Simulation. That's under week 33. Once we get to Phet, we have a download button, and this is going to take, we're going to open it up. This is going to take a little bit of time to download. As we're doing that, we can take a look at the picture of what the simulation should look like. We can see that there's a track. We can see that there is somebody who is a skateboarder that can go back and forth. Oops. Sorry, that didn't work well. But let's load this again, open it up. And we're going to be able to move the track. We're going to be able to show the track in different forms, make the skateboarder do different things. So let's go to accept and continue. And we see we've got a skateboarder dude here. And one thing we can do is just aesthetic kind of thing. Oh, I just said return skater. We can actually choose skater up in the right upper right hand part. We can go to a star skater. This is a groovy chick that she's moving back and forth. We could also go to a bug, change it to a bug, and hopefully you see that there's not so much of a difference whether there's a bug or a groovy chick or a nifty dude. So we've got, let's go back to, I actually like the groovy chick, so let's go back to the groovy chick. Another thing that we can do is we can use we can put up a bar graph. So the bar graph over here, we can see that as the groovy chick is on the very bottom, you can actually pause. So the groovy chick is close to the bottom. We do have some potential energy. Notice that the groovy chick is above the ground. We also have some kinetic, because of course the groovy chick is moving. We can also change the speed of our groovy chick. As she goes back and down, we can make her go slower by changing this bar on the bottom, and we can make her go faster. So the groovy chick is going up and down. Notice that the total energy is always the same, and that as the groovy chick gets to the very top, our kinetic energy 0, potential energy is the most it can be. Now, of course, we move let's play the groovy chick again and then stop it, and we see that there's still some gravitational potential energy. Let's try something out. Let's move this track so that it's a little bit farther down. Let's see what happens to her. I think she's got pretty good balance. So woo, yes, she's down and boom. So we get her to almost the bottom, and she does have some potential energy, but certainly more than she did have before. So it's a pretty awesome thing. We can move this track. We can move it in various different ways. We can actually even add different tracks or different parts of the track over here. See, whoo. See if we can get her to, maybe she can jump from one track to the other. See how we can do this. See if it will work. See, I don't even know if it'll work, but we'll try it. So let's go play. Groovy chick, she bounced, oh yeah, she gets to the next track. That's awesome. She is winning awards. There we go. So we can change the track. We can change the groovy chick. We can also add a energy versus position graph. It's going to take up some room, so we're going to turn that off. We can actually show a pie chart. This is something you're going to need to do, and it's going to be really great to see that, actually, oops, the groovy chick fell on the ground, and you can see what happens to her pie chart. So we're going to go ahead and reset her. Are you sure you want to reset? Yes, okay. Actually, we'll just go back to the dude again. So going back and forth, let's pause it, go to show the pie chart, and show that his energy keeps changing. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you is that you can go ahead and track friction. And tracking friction, there's the coefficient of friction is none. but we can add some friction. And so if we go ahead and add friction and then press play, then we see that there's this red wedge that is continuing to grow. And as this red wedge continues to grow, what happens to our skater dude? He is getting slower and slower and slower and slower, and pretty soon he's going to come to a complete and utter stop. We want to speed that up. We can put the coefficient of friction even greater. So he is stopped. Of course, he still has some potential energy because he has the ability to fall, but nonetheless, he's there.